AA with Clockwork Enchantress. The first 10 minutes, you should be having a free-for-all in terms of what your options are and what you want to do. You just got to make the correct choices.
I'll say it. Show 8 went too far this time.
Oh, you think you went too far?
Yeah.
Well, I'll say it. I don't think he went far enough.
Oh, so you also think LGD is going to lose?
No, I think they're going to win.
Oh, okay.
But I still think he could have gone farther.
Could have pushed it to the limit.
I really like their draft. I think they have all the answers to what game they proposed here. It's just a matter of getting through the first 15 minutes. If that happens, I think they're in very good territory to close out this series 2-0. Of course, a lot can happen before them, and gaming have been one of the most dominating early game teams we've seen in a long time. So I expect them to come out guns blazing and put these supports to good use.
I guess my biggest concern is that it's pretty rare that it's a good Clockwork game nowadays. It looks like a great Clockwork game. Ancient Apparition, Pugna, or food for Tofu. Words, and then Faceless Void Chronospheres. Well, who's putting damage into that Chronosphere besides the Faceless?
Not much. This is a decent time dilation game. Time dilation is always useful, but you are really looking for the two supports on LGD to survive in terms of the initiation, and LGD want to be the ones jumping gaming in this game. That just makes the supports' lives easier. So if Tofu can disrupt that by getting...
I'm sure there has to be certain boxes that are ticked, whether or not you pick Leshrac. I mean, especially without an IO, right? Because that's usually where we see the Leshrac is paired up with the IO. Do you feel like they have the right kind of supporting heroes to make this Leshrac shine?
Not the best, to be honest. They don't have the big buffer. They don't have a real good save mechanic for him. I think Ench and Clock are great with the Lesh in terms of the tempo. Like, you can just run with him, you can gank for him, you can create a lot of momentum and accelerate in that sense. But they're not the great at stacking, which has generally been gaming strat with the Leshrac. They want to stack for him, get him a mega fast Bloodstone, and then just play with sustain mechanics through him.
Is that going to be the kill?
None of that.
Yep, that's going to be your first blood right there. Tofu sneaking in behind the tower with an ion shot.
Didn't trust the guy, so.
Dire structures are fortified.
Early rotation from NTS, not even level 6 yet.
That's classic, but the battery assault is a problem for the Primal Beast. Cogs pushed back, very nice. Nothing to say, makes a rotation pre-level 6, which, you know, this is one of the few heroes that can do the awkward laning phase where he's constantly being assaulted. Gaming Gladiators do go for taking the opposing Wisdom Rune. They get it on Celery and should be able to get their own as well.
Exactly what they want here. Deny the XP from the LGD supports, keep them low forever. They're just going to be food on the map. So the Clock and the Enchantress to run down, as well as Quinn. NTS grabs him. He's going to get frozen.
Big kill. Keep going, too. The Enchantress is going to be up next, and even Dyrachyo is going to be chased away.
Quinn was looking to connect top. They just cut him off at the pass. These are not core kills you want to give up if you're gaming right now, because that is the XP that LGD is going to need to stay in this game.
Ooh, almost had him. If he had level 6, I think there was a culling blade there, but...
Absolutely. Minute power room coming up. You want to deny this from NTS if you can. Quinn will do his best to solo fight him off of the river. And it'll be Illusion Room bottom as Tofu finds his own food.
Now,
but
there was again. A neutral creep pull. Battery assault.
Ran out.
Already ran out, so it doesn't stop the channeling there. And, well, Nothing to Say says might as well.
LGD are just really good at bringing their heroes to the right part of the map with the right hero. I know it sounds simple, but in these competitive games, when there's a lot of pressure existing, it's not always straightforward, especially with these heroes like Pugna AA that are outmatched in terms of the head-on support battle. Even these little things like why being with NTS on those 2 kills is bringing him back in the game and enabling his Primal Beast. You need some help, NTS will provide it. They get the call on the waveform.
Dyrachyo still managed to get that kill. They'll kill the Enchantress at the same time while Quinn ran down Planet in the mid lane, immediately put that Illusion Rune to use. Dyrachyo's still running for it though, but he's going to be out of mana. So he's just dead. He was either morph into strength and lose all.
Which is okay for LGD's lineup. They have okay follow-up. You can freeze people in it.
Oh, kind of by surprise. Nothing to Say can even channel it off of that one to make sure Cold Feet lands.
Nice chrono. Shiro's playing really well this series.
He is, yeah.
Go for Shiro top.
He's gonna
Defend
try
the
and catch
tower.
him after the time walk, but the time dilation slows him too much. Hookshot actually did come in. The split earth afterwards. No. An eye blast. Oh, that with nothing to say. A perfect turnaround. Leshrac dies, and now with Quinn gone. Here goes all their power on Gaming Gladiators. Fortunately, the Enchantress is level 6, so those two right clickers at that point didn't really have any spells left. Tofu playing around the onslaught that could come in. Nothing to say. Can't go for
Used to be. The shard really helped this hero.
Oh, yeah.
Very strong in terms of chain stunning both feet. Double procking it. Tofu just keeps finding him. That's what he has to do.
Now he's gonna die for this, but still. 1-for-1 trade-off with 4 other heroes from PSG.LGD showing.
It's okay. Do give a cold, very efficient response. Bloodstone was finished. For Quinn, this is normally when they try and group up and put that to use. This game, it's a bit different with that A blast. Got to be careful about how you force the engagements.
Yeah, just let Tofu force all the engagements for you. He will get the puck to kill, gets grabbed, battery sold, stops that though. And now Ace is going to be caught inside the Chronosphere. Now Ice Blast is going to be used for him as well, but it does leave the Leshrac open. He's got a Bloodstone active. They can't kill him easily without that Ice Blast, and he is reigning supreme in this fight. He's going to bring down you and chase away, nothing to say. And Shiro turns around, pokes at him before time walks away.
Radiant's middle.
I feel more relaxed already.
And they caught him.
Has fallen.
And it was up to this amount of net worth. Again, their scale is still pretty crazy. It's not going to take too many chrono fights. NTS will get his BKB popped and he'll rip the Lotuses away before he TPs. Insult to injury, says not for you.
Min-maxing your BKB usage right there.
I mean, that's a 400 heal, 400 mana. That's not insignificant here on the board.
You might as well be using it that
Shiro
way.
is sick of rocket flares.
Top tower
Says go
is under
away.
attack.
No more of that. Ooh, a little bit more from Ace though. Vacuum onto 2. Nice 4-staff down to low ground. Nothing to say. Trying to interrupt another 4-staff, but the shots are already there from Celery, who is getting bit by bit bigger and bigger. Now he's not building into like big carry Enchantress, but I still feel like he's going to be a problem when we're talking about all this focus on the Leshrac and Morphling. I think Celery's going to have a free game to put damage out.
I wouldn't mind more carry items here. I rarely see him do it, but...
Oh, he got him on the bash! Now that's a play right there from Duraggio. This is the time you want to turn into the Aghanim Scepter with the time walk.
Loads, right? They're just kind of getting frustrated, not finding the pickoffs they want, not closing out the map. LG just proving problematic. Again, they find an initiation, maybe not who they want.
Oh, nice vacuum to be able to stop him. Forced out up the high ground. They have to give up on this. In fact, a Centaur stops slowing him down. So Tofu, waiting. Is he going to jump? You is low. Nothing to say is low, but no, they say, you know what? Catch and release. Let him go.
That's just not the target you want to find.
Yeah.
Very hard to kill Celery right now. They're going to still look around here. This is where their vision is. They don't want to give up the area. There's not much else to go on. Are they going to go round 2? Okay. I guess they have enough this time.
Yeah,
and they'll find Ace.
Gaming Gladiators had 0 respect for LGD there.
I'm telling you, man, something about LGD is just creating a brick wall for gaming in these games. Even though they're winning, it just feels like they can't connect how they want.
Yeah, they're playing just like they did in game 1, and maybe that...
Especially with your Leshrac timing. Hex so strong. Chain it.
Trying to get a force staff to push him away, but the side device blink forward. You talked about that initiation. Pretty potent. Oh, new! He got a call with his blade mail. Almost brought down Quinn, but it wasn't good enough, and now he's going to be the one to die. Vacuum. Finally, something finishes him. Planet. No Decrepify yet. He's going to die. Chronosphere onto 2, but without the Ice Blast and no other kind of damage, Shiro, all he could do was take one down. Quinn did end up dying, by the way.
Where are you going? Radiant's bottom
But so did
tower
Shiro.
is under attack.
Kicked out to the Battle Hunger on the A map. Gaming can always position a Clockwork or an Enchantress in front to just tank the jump and have a buyback. That is what will happen here.
Quickly run over Tofu. They have Pretty good burst damage. Quinn, Scythe, forced that to get him out of the split earth, but a vacuum back into the wall. Great jump here from Ace. Not the immediate follow-up, but now here comes Duraccio. Glimmer Capes is getting Y out of here. And
we got two
with the ice blast as well. Gumbo, the Primal Beast onto two of them. That's going to knock out Quinn and Duraccio right away in the fight. A beautiful jump by Nude that calls the fight immediately.
Now if your A dies, who cares? Because Shiro's here to clean it up.
Back on Quinn to
they got the hex.
take this fight.
The chain stun, can they get him?
Oh, he walks in now. He's going to be able to get the chronosphere. If Quinn dies again, that's a dieback.
Does he have the damage? There's no mana on you.
This charge going to run him over. He's dead as well. What a turn from LGD.
Oh, you did him dirty. You did him real dirty here. And now Tofu running for his life, but that is gonna be a dieback. You cannot run from the time dilation as it freezes gaming in their tracks.
Just at the time of like getting this Roshan and what they get off of that Aegis as well. This game
is masks on Ace and more tank ability and maybe just playing the fights in a way where you don't clump.
Gonna run into the clockwork here. Breaks on him. Tofu jetpacking away. He's out. Rest of his team, well, not the Enchantress, though. Celery will be picked off. Another stack there. 1,000 gold for that. More than 1,000. They got a haste rune on Quinn, so they want to make use of this extra mobility in the team fight.
And that Hex on Ace. So double blink Hex here for gaming if they see the start and they see the Primal, but that guy is rotating.
They're going to group up. Chronosphere, two are going to be caught inside of that. The Ice Blast is raining in. It's just going to hit Celery because Quinn's already dead. Now Nothing to Say, who is the original initiator, is now going to keep going. Duraccio cuts through. New pops his cheese, almost dying there, but now he's chasing after Duraccio. A lot of damage coming in from the impetuses, though. Pops the blade mail. Oh, the Glimmer Cape. That'll help him stay alive. Jumping through, Duraccio is
another
still
time dilation.
A lot of time, Dan. Yeah, that time dilation is slowing down Shiro, and he's holding down to the they go cooling plate. They finish him off barely, but the vacuum back in. Oh man, look at that! The Enchantress might just be able to finish up by herself. One more push. No, the impetus. It didn't do enough damage. Shiro will slink away into the darkness. Other the scan and on the high ground LGD, but they may not expect Shiro to jump straight up to that high ground. Backs away. Scythe is going to be used to stop Mew. Onslaught. Quinn is cornered. They're going to keep going for it. 3 cores all surrounding him, and nobody from Gladiators wanted to be able to take that.
He's going to use it instantly.
Shiro trying to jump away. Planet gets a force staff away from this jetpacked Clockwork, who's being a nuisance right now. Ace doesn't get it back into the wall. It's in an awkward spot. They're all in this really clumped up scenario, and Gaming Gladiators playing the open field. On the side with the side for Split Earth as well, but again, this
double hex on Shiro.
A double side, but it's still not enough, man. He's only down to half health, and now the Ice Blast comes in with a Chronosphere. Once again, Quinn is caught in a hell of his own making as he bought back and TP'd into this fight. Where is the
dieback?
What is he doing?
He's killing the AA, but the AA has already done his job. Hex will go out on you on that blink. Duraccio needs to clean up here. You have no lesh. You cannot lose your dog.
He jumps in, bashing him up. Can he fight through this one? They're all so low, but the chain stuns are all over the place. Can he do the last bit of damage? No, the level 25, Nothing to Say, holds him for the full duration of that ultimate. Oh, the Invis barely got New out of that one. And on the other side, blinks out of the hook shot too. He is dancing around all of Gaming Gladiators. They cannot touch this man. A nullifier desperately thrown out, but you're not getting him, Tofu. Give up on it.
You know he's going back in here. Oh, he wants the final blink stun. And he's gonna get it. New just puts his dancing shoes on. And LGD run that fight into a corner. Jam. By the time Duraccio kills the Morphling, good target prioritization, but not when you're chasing other targets. NTS continues his assault here, getting 25 in the middle of that fight. Extra ult duration. He has 2 of them as well.
He found an opening here with this Invis rune, and thanks to that level 25, that ultimate lasted forever.
In the dirt. That is the hammer to a nail, quite literally.
And the Gladiators still have something to say here. They are a 2-time major winner. They're going to try and slow down this push from PSG.LGD long enough that Quinn can come back and play.
damage does not feel good enough. And the wall, I mean, the wall is nice for the slow, but the illusions aren't good. And the
just
Chrono's
straight up,
out.
jump in, immediate Chronosphere. They got it up, they got the chain stun. Yep, they really trained that nicely.
Does that buy?
He does. Maybe without the Chronosphere and the Ice Blast, maybe they could take this, the Surge and Glimmer Capes. Gaming Gladiators again. Able to get Celery out of there. They can't get their cores alive, but
Back
Celery
core
gets
kicked
out.
We'll waste some more time for LGD as they wait for this wave to come.
He still had the glyph too, so call goes out. Celery gonna be the target once again. The trample through. Oh, the back
double
stomping. Meanwhile, Tofu, he went into it and finished off the ancient apparition. Threw up the time blast. Meantime, Duraccio jumps into that when he can. Pulverize. Blades are just too much. Slammed now. Quinn, he's the one truly getting pulverized again and again and again. Head pushed straight into the dirt. It's WWE out here and nothing to say. He is the Undertaker, bringing down Gaming Gladiators. 3 dead, no buyback. Clean them all up. PSG.LGD have somehow managed to find a way to be able to turn around what has been a terrible record for them against Gaming Gladiators. They got not just a win in this series, but they will win the series outright in a 2-0, it's looking like, unless some sort of miracle is put together by Celery and Ace.
Just a brutalistic ending to this game, too. The way these fights are going down, just jamming them into the ground. The axe, the double dunk. What an insult.
Radiant structures are
A true insult to injury. Celery doing his best to try and carry these late game fights with damage, but he's getting broken. Shiro is just way too big. Like you said, LGD finding some answers here as they try and close this game out. It's getting
not gonna be able
stalled.
to do this?
Maybe they just want more blood before they're finished.
I don't
So ridiculous.
I mean, is he going to do it again?
This man got no chill, bro. He's got no chill.
Holy crap! Quinn,
middle barracks
really
are
fast
under attack.
reflexes there on a play that I would not have expected that.
Ninja Gear giving him the confidence here and double damage chance, but goddamn, it's going to take a lot to get through him because you don't have MKB on Duraccio right now, and he picked up a butterfly on top of Trickster Cloak. The evasion, the backtrack. You have a face with one illusion.
Got the call to be able to counter the initiation out on his hero. Now they've got the bots too. The Primal Beast trying to lock him down, but immediately the time walk in from the Horde Blink stopped that one. Meanwhile, Tofu jumps to the back lines, goes for Planet, but they protect their support constantly. Duraccio in and out. Meanwhile, the slams on the illusion's gonna stall up Ace, and they do manage to run him over, and Planet is still alive. Duraccio, okay, spoke too soon. Flares and the illusion help finish him off.
No AO for 10 seconds here. Can Kimmy make something of it? NTS really did not like that wall illusion. It taught it who's boss. The Rocket Flare still coming in, looking for the opening, so he's going to lead the charge. Tofu trying to set up for the Hex Chain.
But they got the Chronosphere, and they got the Ice Blast.
damn
It's
good.
coming in. They're going to be able to clip on two, the Enchantress and the Darkseer, but can they finish on the side? Shiro, he finally managed to get one, but the Darkseer slipped away over the side. Duraccio is going to be psyched up. Meanwhile, the control's on Quinn, but the vacuum stops him, pulls him back in. Now they have nothing to say. He's going to be taken out too, but so does Quinn. Both mid laners, no, nothing to say. Stay is alive. Meanwhile, Gaming Gladiators aren't going to be able to back away. But Quinn, he's coming back into the move. He wanted to be able to get nothing to say, but he's still staying out. Another sight, another initiation. Oh, a cog on the
Cog from hell.
the waveform, almost finished him off while Shiro's being kited around by Quinn. All the drain onto Duraccio. Needs to be able to bounce away from nothing to say, but he's been caught by the time walk. The bats come in, another back. Coming in hot. Duraccio gets nailed by it, but he dies through his waveform, and that's it. Game of Gladiators will now lose 4, and now surely the game is well and truly over.
I don't know if they're going to go for Roshan, but the building damage should be there this time around. Absolutely sick team fights from both these teams in the late game. That back on the stun, I thought maybe they got that to turn around there. Amazing cogs from Tofu on the back end as well, just leashing the Primal Beast in a cage. Hell in a cell, you called it. But LGD, they're here. They're big, they're bad, and they're 2-0 gaming as they continue to rampage through this group stage, finding more and more momentum. 20K gold lead, not enough to defeat us today. Damn, is this team fun to watch in the late game, and are they getting there pretty damn consistently? The team fight.